Hey, all, happy Friday. We are here with another blind, and I had a great idea.
Let's hear it.
Doesn't happen too often, but
You got a lot of good ideas. I actually don't even know what we're doing.
well, we're in the mindset here, and we have been for the last couple of weeks or so, gearing up and working on our top 5 lists, right? Unfortunately, we had to throw in one list that was not so good, but we do that.
Is that this?
No.
Oh, okay.
That would have been fun. Wait, hang on a minute, because we may try that next week. What I did here, Trent, since we've been tasting so many great things, and there's so many good bottles that really kind of deserve attention.
This year was actually pretty solid.
I agree with that 100%. Unfortunately, all you're seeing when we do our top 5 videos is the 5. So what I did for your mom is I gathered up. There's probably about 8 or 10 bottles in there that I gathered up that were in our grouping of consideration for top 5 non-allocated bourbons for this year.
Oh, okay.
So what you have in front of us is going to be something out of our original list that you and I put together for non-allocated bourbons for 2024.
I like that idea.
That didn't quite make it. I don't know what they are. Your mom's over here helping us today, so that's wonderful. And she chose 4 out of the 8 or whatever. So
This ought to be a good time.
yeah, and before we go any further, and my wife's arm's going to fall off real soon from pointing. Right, honey? But we got some really cool stockings behind us. Thank you, Leanne. Leanne made those for us. And it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because the blessing is that it's going to look great down here. I put them behind the bar today so everybody can see them. Hasn't it?
I like that.
But the curse is for my wife, because I did tell her, Leanne, that that's just another stocking she's going to have to fill for Christmas morning. Right, Trent? That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, what do we put in there?
I don't
Bourbon?
know.
Is that the bourbon stocking?
She's she's good at that stuff. She is queen of Christmas.
I love it.
Doubt
One more
about
person puts something on my plate for Christmas, I'm leaving.
Man, you're barking up the wrong tree today. Shoot.
it. I guess it's up to you and me what we put in a month.
Yeah, you guys can do it for each other. How about
We'll
that?
do a little bottle exchange.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, we can handle that.
Just no Malort. Malort's actually kind of good.
Right. Well, one last thing here before we get started, guys. Tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time is our December live stream.
The last one of the year.
And remind me again, refresh me what we always do in December for our live stream tasting,
Oh, I think last year we did the best. I think it was like, oh man, we did the best of something, and I think we tossed in. It was either the top one from each category that we did,
I'd like to do that.
or we did the top allocated, and we put the first place non-allocated. I can't remember, but maybe we'll do like the best of from each category and kind of see which one makes it.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. It'll be something like that tonight anyways. And as usual, we have no idea yet exactly.
Maybe we do the number 1 whiskey, number 1 bourbon, allocated, non-allocated rye, and then maybe we add the winner of this one into it.
Hey.
And see how that fares, because that would actually be kind of interesting. We'll figure something out. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of people down here. Mom's not too happy about it, but it's going to be good. There's going to be pizza. There's going to be probably 10 people down here. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So don't miss it. 8 p.m. Central.
No, let me just say, I like when people are down here.
I know you
But
do.
it's still, as you can
It's
hear
a-
from
it's-
the echo, it's still in the middle of construction.
It's a work in progress, but we are making progress, which is a good thing.
making
But it is work in progress. Hopefully, in the next 3 or 4 weeks, it'll be done.
I will buy some sound panels on Amazon and just like thumbtack them up there. That way we have some sound dampening, and then when it gets painted, we can just fill it because it is kind of echoey. Sorry about that.
We'll figure it out.
It's a barren wasteland down here. Anyways, let's get started.
It is at the moment, anyways. All right, yeah, let's get going here, buddy. Got A. I'm really curious to see what your mom chose. She's very, educated. Has got a lot of knowledge of which bottles that she chose, right, honey? Or did you just go with that one looked the best?
I will not tell.
Oh, so these are the
I
best.
was just joking. You're not even going down that road, are you?
No.
These are the best. These were the best non-allocated that didn't quite make it, or the allocated.
Correct.
Okay.
No allocated, just non-allocated.
Ooh, this
stuff.
smells delicious.
Yeah. I made sure to tell her to put an Old Forester 1924 just for you.
I hope it gets last. I was gonna put that in my most disappointing.
I actually put it in for consideration. I mean, I didn't think it'd get to the top 5. Don't get me wrong, but I did.
Wait, do you guys do that?
What?
Like the most disappointing out of the whole year?
Yeah.
Oh.
We did that last Monday, I think.
You must have missed that video. Yeah, we do that, honey. And for different reasons, too. It wasn't all because it was just like taste horribly. It wasn't all like that, but. All right.
Dude, that's wild.
It's wild, man. It smells slightly crafty, but in a very nice way. To me.
This almost reminds me of like...
The red fruit?
Like a Monster Mash type of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like a little bit, I don't want to say astringent, but like definitely more crafty.
It's a little bit. And it's a little
Grain?
crafty.
Maybe like a weird grain of sorts.
Could be. It could be like an heirloom type grain thing in here, where they really highlight the grains.
I don't know what that means. Heirloom?
Oh, stop it.
Is it like a family heirloom? What's the difference between a family heirloom and an heirloom grain? What's an heirloom grain? Corn?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments.
It's all right. Yeah, I'm just going to pass.
Ooh. Ooh. Dude, that's super like red apple-y.
Definitely beautiful red apple. Still a tiny bit crafty in a good way. Sometimes I will say, if it's crafty in a bad way, there's a fine line there for me personally. I do know some other whiskey tasters and those I trust their opinion that absolutely,
Like me?
if it's, no, because something like that, you'd like that. I would have said.
No, I do like that. Yeah, that's good.
What I'm going to say is and I'm not going to name names. There's no sense in that. But everybody's got their personal palate and their personal opinions. But they would actually say any craftiness at all, out, I don't like it. Period.
I love that. I love the craftiness.
Yeah, and I dig it, but there's some that got, okay, that's way too much. But this I really like.
It's got just a smidge of this sulfur note, but I do like sulfur notes in bourbons usually. Very rare. I don't think I've ever had one that the sulfur was too off-putting for me.
That's wonderful, really.
That's very nice.
It's very interesting, very different than your normal brown sugar toffee, that kind of, not that.
Very
grain driven.
Very crafty though.
Very grain driven.
Yes. But I think it's very good.
I do too.
Man, that's nice. Ooh. That's gotta at least be like 110.
You think so?
First sip of the day though? I don't know.
I don't know. I've had troubles trying to guess that on first sip of the day.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sure. If you notice, we went back to the clear glasses. That was a request from Trenton.
I wanted to see
for that reason right there.
I wanted to see the colors on this one today. Did you swirl mine?
I did. That's rich.
There's a little cinnamon in that.
Yeah, it's rich. It's strong.
It's
abundance of aromas.
It's vaguely amburana finishy, like a little bit of this cinnamon wood type thing to it.
Yeah, kind of, isn't it? Yeah.
But I don't think we had any amburana in it.
No, we did not. But boy, it is to a certain extent.
It's like a cherry cola with amburana in it.
Man, I'm just going to be quiet because he's all over it. Yeah, I mean, that's spot on. Cherry cola with a little bit of cinnamon. I like that. Boy, I was swirling that around for a lot. I didn't want to let go of it, but yet I was trying to figure it out.
What? Dude.
What in the world's going on? Babe, what'd you pick? Did you go outside the list? I gotta refresh. That's delicious.
It's pretty barrely, and it also has this like pleather armchair vibe going on in it. I don't know how else to describe it. It doesn't, I don't get much of that flavor transfer to the palate.
I get the cherry cola.
Do you?
Absolutely. I get the cherry cola, and then I think what Trenton's trying to, I think what he's trying to relate was in the middle of the back there where it does get kind of pleathery armchair type thing going on. It's almost like another crafty type note that's rich, though.
It's really rich and
could
it's
be
nice.
wrong.
It's like the mouth feels incredible,
Yeah.
but there's something like mid to back
Extremely interesting.
that's just really kind of different and unique. Not in a bad way, just a way that's leaving me like scratching my head a little bit. Dude.
I truly get that cherry cola note that you're talking about right up front. That's that sweetness up front. It does get a little, now into the finish, rolling into the finish, it gets kind of a little bit raw oaky, a little bit going into that finish.
A little bit of a grape note at the end, like a really rich Concord grape thing.
Really different. That was
Interesting.
wild.
Ooh, I like this.
Well, the first two, man, has been
these are
kind
both cool.
of crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Go on and see.
Oh, wrong pipe there.
You ever done that with bourbon? Whiskey?
I have
liquor?
not. I haven't yet.
Bro.
You've done it on the show a couple times.
I may have, man. I don't remember, but I remember there was a couple bad ones sitting right over there. It's like, that was it. I was done for the night. Because it was actually traveling up my nose, everything. It was rough. It's like, okay,
I don't think alcohol's meant to go in the
done.
nose.
Done. Throat was raw from that. It's terrible. This almost smells like a Yankee candle.
I was gonna say. Ooh, what was I gonna say?
A caramel Yankee. Is that counting? They got caramel Yankee candles.
It's very caramel in this. It's pretty marshmallowy and a little bit like lemon pledgy.
Yeah. Well, I think that's where I'm getting the candle
waxy
thing, the waxy thing. Yeah.
I get that. It smells
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it honestly smells like a cupcake Yankee candle.
Is that right? Yeah, I don't really do that with candles, but
Yeah, I used to
know
work.
you do.
I used to work at Bed Bath and Beyond in the Yankee candle section.
Yeah, you were one of their star points. Did you
I
ever get
was.
Employee of the Month?
No,
What? What's a ripoff?
dude, I know. I could sell a Kaufland knife set like you wouldn't believe.
They were probably going to buy it just to get away from you.
Hey, I was making the sale regardless, so I don't care what by any means necessary. What do they call it?
With you showing somebody knives? Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, yeah. See, I had the upper hand because I had the knife in my hand, so I had some
can
leverage.
only
I had some leverage.
can only
what do they call
imagine.
that? The tang, the tang integration into the handle. Ooh, nice weighty feel to it.
Wow, you knew what you were talking
Yeah.
talking
I would love
about.
to have seen that.
You seen him in
You never
action?
came in and visited me.
I never did.
I don't know how long I worked there.
Oh,
I don't know how long I worked there.
no.
And I didn't get fired, which is really impressive. After purposefully shortchanging and overchanging people.
Let's not go there again. That doesn't make me happy.
Ooh, what is that? What? Ooh.
Kind of wondering why they hit the list.
It honestly tastes vaguely like milk.
Do you find this one a little bit more proofy?
I don't know, but I don't specifically love it. I honestly get this like milk flavor in it. It's like strawberry milk.
Take another sip. Second sip.
Do I have to?
Second sip got a lot better. I think possibly we're transitioning out of this slightly crafty type stuff we were tasting. But
Okay, it is better. Mm-hmm. It almost reminds me of like a Fanta.
no.
I don't know, man. I'm honestly not loving this one.
Yeah, I let's just put it this way.
It's my lowest yet.
I'm searching to find. I'm digging in, trying to like it, and when that happens,
You don't have to dig into trying like.
you know, don't do me wrong. I don't dislike it. I'm trying to find good thing. I don't know. We'll just go to the next one because it's just not quite as good as I would have hoped for.
It's got like the texture of like a whole milk. Mom, you want to try it?
It's definitely viscous. You're right about that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know what that is, and I'll see. I wrote it down here. I'll let you know at the end.
Hot take, by the way, there is no difference between fat-free and whole milk. Just no difference at all. All taste the same. Just saying.
Are you?
Okay, now he knows that's gonna open the floodgates in the comments because
There's literally no
that would
difference.
not be
There's literally no difference.
further from the truth.
Absolutely. Are you kidding
There's
me?
no difference at all.
What is wrong with you?
This smells like hazelnut or like a what's the thing that used to grate over the Elk's Own? Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, baby.
Yeah, a little nutmeggy.
The Elk's Own cocktail. That was a good one. Had port in it.
I still have the bin 47.
Lovely.
And was it bin 47?
Is it a year old? It's probably no good now then.
No, it's been open sitting in 2 years old. I haven't. It's been in the basement.
I would suggest bin 27 is going to run you about $25, Brian. I'd suggest getting another one.
Is it fortified now? Is it now a vermouth?
I just would. I would.
I don't get a whole lot though on this one. Minus that it's almost like walnutty.
Yeah, kind of. A little peanut buttery to me, just a tiny bit though. It's not like it's strong. The aromas in here is definitely not strong like it was over here in B. That's for sure.
Ooh, actually. Ooh.
It's actually very nice.
You get a little vanilla at the end.
Yeah, it's like a custardy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking custard. Very light caramel. Vanilla custardy type. Maybe just a pinch of cinnamon on there. A little bit of oak.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I would
it
venture
is,
to
actually.
say this is probably more of a straight bourbon, where these two have to have something going on in it that is like separating it from the pack with its flavor profile.
Okay. I
Because
can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand where you come from.
Ooh, dude, that nose is nice and sweet.
It is.
It's like a burnt caramel type of a thing.
Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. All right, buddy, what are we going to push out first? I think we're both going to push out C. I think that was the consensus. And now, what are we going to do? Because I'm going to
gotta taste it
taste. Yeah, I'm going to taste B again. I kind of forgot.
Yeah. It was the darkest of them, I think, though. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to push out B next.
Really?
I like it though.
Ooh.
There's just a little hints of astringency in there. That's all. Splitting hairs though. Splitting hairs.
I would be shocked if there is not a blue corn in this.
In B.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would be shocked. I'm gonna put B out next. That was gonna be my second initially, but after tasting this and going back to this, I do get that astringency is a little bit more up front in the palate.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad by any means. I drink
No.
this all day long.
No.
But D is a little bit more well-rounded with its whatever
with you.
I'm trying to convey.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there. Now it's going to be a hard decision because these are two separate sips here. 100%. This one here is really grain forward in a beautiful way, slightly crafty with that red apple note. I think Trenton might be onto something with possible some kind of finish there, or possibly some kind of a grain highlight there that's propelling that apple note. With this one here. What did you say? This one here is probably a little more traditional, Trenton?
Mm-hmm.
D?
It's tough
Yeah, I don't know.
because they are two separate sips.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'll go. I don't mind. I'm just going to move forward with what I'm enjoying the most at the moment. And as you all know, and I know I talk to a lot of folks over messaging that do your own blinds and have your own parties where you have whiskey tastings and so forth. I think that's fantastic. Where you would understand when I say, you know, one day could be one thing and one day could be another. It's whatever you're enjoying at the moment. And right now I'm enjoying Glass A the most. I'm really enjoying that grain note, that tiny bit of craftiness. So I'm going to push out D next, honey, and 2. You are too? I'm a little surprised. I am, just a little bit.
I really, really like D.
I do too.
For like going back to it again, there's like this, like almost a flat Mountain Dew note in it. And I don't know how else to describe that. But
it's great. It's really good, but I don't know. I'm really, really liking this. Whatever we had in A. So I'm gonna stick with that.
Same on everything?
I think so, honey.
almost pepperminty too, oddly enough.
All right, babe. I know you're going into the hidden room over there to pull out your stuff that we weren't allowed to be in. And according to my notes, I have letter C is in last place today. At least letter C.
Wow,
Shocked.
dude.
There's no, I just don't get it.
See?
I just can't. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Babe, are you right?
Yes.
Discovery
way.
12, Bardstown. I just don't see it. Sorry, honey, that's my phone buzzing on the thing. Sorry about that. I'm dumbfounded a little bit.
The nose is 100% better than the palate. The palate has this really like raw, unmatured grain note to it. And that's like really kind of all I get is like a grain note in it.
Well, I'm floored.
What was this blend again?
I'm floored. It's all Kentucky.
14, 75, 13, 12. By the way, there are some things coming out that are saying 75, 13, 12 is not 100% always wild turkey. There are other distilleries that are doing that. And that doesn't surprise me at all. So I kind of want to find that out because there's that doesn't tasting that now. That doesn't taste like turkey.
Well, I'm floored. I don't know what else to say by that because I think that's a pretty good offering.
Yeah.
All right, honey.
Okay. We have B as third.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost track. Oh, okay. This is the Detling bottle, Trenton. This is Detling single barrel that Stuart helped me get.
B is third.
We don't get this in our area, so my friend Stuart helped me get this. This is about an $80 bottle, roughly, out of Alabama. Detling single barrel.
Born and raised. Well,
Born anyways.
Born.
born and not raised. Was that Birmingham?
That was B, babe?
We're born in Birmingham.
All right.
That's the one I said that was blue corn, I think. Wow,
It is.
that is not blue corn. That's just different, man.
Yeah, different. Little tiny. I don't know anything about Detling, so correct anything that I say in the comments, but I would have to think they're a smaller distillery out of Alabama. So a little bit crafty. I could understand that, but in a good way. I can understand that too. Overall, I liked it quite a bit. All right.
Okay. Letter D.
Yeah, is that what's next? Letter D? Wow, okay. Wow.
That was good when it came out.
Smoke Eye Hill. That's the one where everybody was raving about when it came out. And I could have just as easily chose that one in first, to be honest with you, but I went with what I was enjoying the most at the moment. This was very good, though.
I have to say, I almost dropped the bottle because it's not easy to hold and pour that thing because it's so wide.
Yeah, it's pretty wide.
This is a blue corn. I didn't get any of that.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Masterfully crafted with heirloom blue corn.
Wow.
This is 131 proof. It does not drink like that.
I would never guess we had 130 proof in the round today. So I would guess you're right. Yeah. Good sip, though. Could have been one. Could have easily been one today. All right, honey, what did we choose in first place today? Would have been what, A?
Yeah.
That's sweet, though.
I tend to think it's a Whiskey Acres. Maybe the Bloody Butcher, possibly. Because that was in our possible tastings.
That would be my guess because
it's really beautiful grain. But I don't know.
Well, look at you, smarty pants.
Ah! And here, look at, and I went to an event there. So only about a month ago or whatever, I was with Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van. Beautiful people. They invited me to their event that they had at Whiskey Acres. And the wonderful folks at Whiskey Acres, they gifted me this, and you too.
Yeah.
One of these Bloody Butcher bottles, because they're all sold out now, but it was signed too as well. So let everybody know what this is, Trenton. I don't have glasses on.
Me?
Yeah.
Bloody Butcher.
I know, but isn't
Made with red corn.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm getting at. I do believe heirloom, it's an heirloom grain. And I think it was the red corn thing, and I don't think it's finished. I don't believe.
This is not finished.
No.
This is just straight bourbon used with red corn rather than...
Wonderful.
That's the corn in this.
Yeah, really great stuff. Just over in Illinois. It was only a couple hour drive from me.
Dude, their blue popcorn. Jay got me one of the blue popcorns this year. Yeah. Oh my God.
We are on the list for a blue popcorn barrel pick. However, the master distiller there told me it'd probably be 2 years. I said, that's okay. Keep us on the list. Keep us on the list.
I wish I could
Yeah.
fast forward time.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as again, it's slightly crafty, but in a beautiful way. It is really elevating the grain of that Bloody Butcher corn into a wonderful sip. Really is. It's
red
really cool.
fruit on this is nuts.
Not traditional. Not a traditional bourbon. I wouldn't call it that. You know, caramel, toffee,
Nope.
brown sugars.
No.
No. But really, really well
Oh, it's a
done.
4-year.
Really, really well done.
Awesome. Oh, it's non-chill filtered too. Look at that. Love
I
that.
wonder why.
Well, I think that will make it into the blind tonight, and we will come up with a couple other ones from the Rise, the non-allocated, the allocated bourbons, and the whiskeys.
And I'm sure Trenton will be in charge of what's in it, so you never know what's going to be in the blind.
Well, it's going to be the first place on each one.
Yeah.
You know what the first place is.
I do, but I'm just saying.
I might slip.
And there we go.
I might put a different
It
one
isn't
in there.
going to be, it's not going to be what everybody thinks it's going to be. Let's just put it that way.
We'll slide something in there that wasn't in the list. So stay tuned tonight,
That's what I'm
8 p.m.
saying.
Central. Last live stream of the year. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah,
And we
it
will
will
see
be.
you tonight at 8 p.m.
All right, shocker of the show today, Discovery 12. I don't know, just didn't hit for either one of us today, but really, really enjoyed this Bloody Butcher out of Whiskey Acres. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Hope to see you this evening. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time, right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.